So today we received the Table 54 script, which is what we waited for. So we've been delayed a bit, but I love it. We all loved it. We thought it was a great script. I've taken on the role of director too, as well as editor. I did editing last year, but director never done before. So it's a challenge, and I'm a bit nervous about it because I've never directed a film like this before. But yeah, I think it will be a good experience. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, it's going to be a good project to work on. So today, we started looking over the script and making changes here and there as to how we want the script to look. Because a lot of it, when we read it, something we noticed was a lot of it was very heavily Americanized. And so we're just making changes to like dialogue and stuff like that. Locations we made changes to because it was originally set in Miami. And we'll be shooting it in this country and using English actors anyway. So we're starting to fully flesh out and realise what we want from our characters, which is good. So now we just have to look for actors. So today we took the time before the lesson to post some ads on Mandy regarding actors, and we've seen quite a few. It's been very positive. We've seen quite a few that we like. So hopefully they'll get back to us. A lot of them do look quite in demand, but hopefully they'll get back to us because they've certainly got the looks that I want for the characters, a lot of them to a T. And so we sent the emails off, posted an advert for the job. We're also going to scout St Mary's actors as well, because just for backups, and the fact that we should get a bit of homegrown talent in on the act as well. So yeah, we'll get our actors, see if they reply, and yeah, then we'll go from there.
It would have been worth it.
You're so sweet.
You know, it's funny, the moment I said you're...
I mean, I don't know. You don't seem like the type that's into small talk.
Maybe you're right, but if I was, what would yours be?
So the auditions are all done, and we picked Gina and Shay for our lead roles, and both of them just completely know what we want from the characters. They understood. Both of them have the right qualities in them, and they show that when they play the characters. They understand the aim and intention of the project, which as a director is good. Good to know that I've got confidence in my actors. And we didn't get any reply from Mandy people. A lot of them were unavailable, but luckily, especially one guy I wanted for Friedrich, who really looked the part, but luckily my brother has offered to step in, and he's going to help us with the project. So we've also found our location too. We went to go and look at it, the King's Head. Great location. It looks like it will be great to film in as well. Some good shots, get some good shots in there. And yeah, so what I've got so far has really fit my vision of what I wanted in this project. So now we just need to get on and shoot. So last night was our second day of shooting, and it went a lot slower than I thought it was going to, for a number of reasons. I think everyone was just trying to get into the grip of what they were trying to do. I know I was, especially. I felt way out of my comfort zone at points, especially with directing actors and that kind of thing. I'd never done it before to this extent, especially with such a project as well. And one thing that really bugged me was that there were these really great monkey lights at the back, and when we went to go and visit location, I thought they would make great shooting and they'd light the scene so well. But I looked through the footage we shot tonight, and it just looks so dark, and unless they're on, I'd like to use them if they're on next time, but I honestly don't think we'll be able to use the footage we shot tonight. It's just too dark, way too dark. But from an experience standpoint, like, I know how to build on my strengths as director next time. It's still been a good experience for me with the whole directing side of things, but yeah, not great, but hopefully next week will be a lot better. So we did our second night of shooting at the King's Head, and I think it went really well, you know. We got a lot of good footage we can use, and we got the exterior shots done where Jackson has the scuffle with the security guard. Let me in. Look really great. I'm pleased with them. There's a lot of good footage there, so for me to start editing next week. And they really helped to establish his character, and I'm glad. I'm glad we got it done. We had a little bit of extra time we could do it in as well because of the closing time. But my only gripe is I'm starting to think the King's Head isn't that great of a location. Partly because it's so busy, and I can't help but think we were slightly misled on their description of it. We had to wait and a couple of hours before we could start shooting, and it's just such a waste of time. Like, we could have got so much more done. It's not to say we didn't do a lot of good stuff, but I just wanted to get in there and direct everyone. But yeah, so not great. But anyway, I am glad with what we done, and it's given me some good material to start editing with. Hi guys, so today I've started editing the footage we shot on Sunday, and it looks really good. I'm happy, so you can see I've incorporated a bit of shots there. It's certainly, from when we started this project, it's certainly coming into what my vision was, and I'm happy with that. This is, when we're going through the script, this is exactly how I wanted the film to be, so I'm definitely really happy with it. And yeah, hopefully we can get more footage. Well, we need to get a move on, but yeah, really happy with this. I love the way it flows, and I'm glad we got multiple angles of it, because it really helps the scene, and it helps establish Jackson's character to an audience. Really good, happy with it.
I don't need to listen.
So we only had 2 hours to shoot today. This is our third night of shooting, and luckily I was able to direct many of the scenes, so we got them done quickly, but not rushed them. Got them done to a good standard, but we don't have time to muck around because our hours are already very limited with the restaurant as it is, and we also ran into some scheduling conflicts with the actors that we didn't know before, so we're going to have to really move on with this. We need to get the death scene, which is probably the most extravagant and needs to be carefully planned scene in the entire film. We need to get that done, and that's going to take a lot of doing. But today's given me some more footage to edit. I'm getting further into the edit now, so that we can see Jackson and Lady Simone's relationship grow. That's good. That's good. And just like the exterior scenes, piecing them together, invisible editing, making sure that it all flows correctly. So yeah, we've got Sunday, so we'll see what happens on Sunday. But yeah, I'm very happy with what we did tonight. Guys, this will be my final edit. I finished putting everything together, but there's just one thing I wanted to share with you.
It's the end of my date, Jackson. And honestly, what's dinner without private?
I'm gonna take that quick blood splatter. We experimented it. I think I mentioned this before. They experimented with it, and I think at the time we thought it would look good, but now seeing it looks too out of place. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take that out, just have the quick swipe of the throat, and then we're going to cut back to Friedrich coming in and Simone with blood on her. And another thing I've implemented is I love how you don't see Jackson's dead body until the end. I think it works really well. Good bit of tension. So the film is edited now. It's complete. Just got to send it off to Justin for sound, and that's it. That's all. It's all done. It's a wrap. So guys, the film is finished, the film is done. All it needs to be now is to be submitted for a on the Moodle website. And honestly, it's been an experience. I feel like I've learned a lot, not just from a technical perspective like editing and that, but I feel like I've learned a lot about being a director, and I feel like how I work as a director has drastically changed from when we started this project to now. I feel by the end I felt a lot more confident in myself, and I knew what I wanted, my directing style, and I feel like it's been a very valuable experience for me, especially with the industry I want to go to. I've learned a lot of lessons from it, how to deal with cast, how to deal with crew, how to communicate with each other, because that's the most important thing, to communicate with each other. But it's been tough, it's been very stressful at times, but I'm grateful for the experience it's given me, and I'm going to take these lessons that I've learned with me into my future projects. So thank you guys. Thank you for listening to my vlog.